Okay. I just wanted to make a quick video to throw up at the top of my channel. I just wanted to show off my website that I've been making. This is a 1999 style GeoCities type web page using frames, very authentic to the period. When I was in high school, I had a website called fatjuicyslop.com, which was critical, just crucial, a huge piece of my experience at that time. And my dad worked in as a tech support guy for a computer company up north, and so we always had some pretty cool stuff. So around 99, 2000, my dad got me a relatively inexpensive digital camera, which I took to school and I took pictures of everything. Um, and then a few months ago, I was going through some real life personal stuff, and to keep my hands busy, to keep my head focused on something pleasant, the idea popped into my head. I wonder if there's any GeoCities clones. And there's like a whole world of internet nostalgia. And I signed up for neocities. And if you're someone I talk to online, I've told you about it. And I've tried to get you to make a website. And you should make a website. Recently, Homestar Runner, if you remember that, their newest video was promoting their website. They updated the website so you can actually go there instead of just going to the one of four websites that are an app on your phone. Um, and then I left a comment which got like a million up likes, not really, like a couple hundred up votes, and I never updated my profile page on my website, and so I don't have a link to it. So anyway, you can go to jerryscoolpage.neocities.org, and you can find my awesome webpage. The very first thing I added was this awesome spinning skull gif, and what am I currently playing? I've been picking up Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on the PSP at work. Originally, I was going to try to update the poll every month, but I haven't been doing a great job. And then here's your homepage and the news section. I did host back in November a high score challenge for the game Starship Hector on Nintendo, and this was the award, this authentic JPEG that lets you know you are the baddest dude, number one bad dude. And so there's all the classic trappings of a website from the period. And about me and FAQ, I asked people on Instagram to ask a couple questions. um, and then that became a frequently asked questions. There's a couple responses to that. um, and then I recently had a dream or two that I thought were interesting, so I logged those. I don't have dreams like I used to. I had one a couple of days ago that I need to update in here. And then originally there was going to be like video game reviews, so I built like this whole section that I've never updated hardly. I think there's a couple of Switch reviews in here. I really enjoyed Ninja Jajamaru, The Great Yokai Battle, plus Hell Deluxe Edition. You can read what I thought about that. I made GIFs for the reviews, and like the whole thing's been a fun process. My entire website's less than a megabyte. All of the images are hosted on other storage, like I did back in the day on GeoCities, like everyone did back in the day. I think I got a couple of NES reviews. Yeah, I reviewed Starship Hector when we were doing the high score contest. Wrote up a little something about Rescue, the embassy mission. So someday, as time allows, Food Fight, Ninja Golf. Let's see. I wanted to do a gameplay log, but I never kept up with that. The thing that I do keep the most up to date, every time I watch a movie, I type up what I thought about it. So we saw the Minecraft movie in the drive-in movie theater. Me and my woman watched UHF the other night. So I keep this up to date. Come here and watch this. This is my favorite scene in the movie Forbidden Zone. I don't want to play this audio on this video because it's rude. Let's see what else we got. The High Score Club Challenge. So, made a little, top 10 leaderboard. People posted images of their high scores. So that was pretty cool. Let's see what else we got in here. Please sign my guest book. I get really excited when I get signatures and little comments in my... shoot, man, the word just jumped out of my brain. My guest book. For whatever reason, the chat now stopped working on my PC's browser, but it works on my mobile browser, so I'd show that, but it's not working, and I didn't want to mess with it. Cool links, just links to other people, like the Gaming Beast and Death Adder made some web zones. Look at this masterpiece of early website design. Looks just like that pizza's flying right at you, doesn't it? Let's see. Made a web ring. That was fun. We got the Gaming Beast's website. This is authentic to the period. Very cool. And then my shrine pages. There's lots of cool stuff in here. Like here's my Dragon Quest collection. What else we got? This is one of my favorite pages. It's my gaming memorabilia collection. So like all of my really cool stuff is posted in here. Like my Wario World wallet. I have 2 Dino Crisis watches. I bet you don't even have one. A Super Mario RPG pin. This cool tiny tank thing I got in the mail. A Resident Evil postcard. Come on. Just tons of cool stuff in here. And then, let's see, what else we got in the shrine pages. I just started talking about how badass the Sega Saturn was. So, I mean, there's lots of cool stuff in the shrine section. I did archive some of the pages from fatjuicyslop.com. I haven't rebuilt the whole website because it is a mess of broken links, and it would take a million eternities to go through and edit all the links, because every time I ran out of hosting space on GeoCities, I would just make another Yahoo email account so you could get another free 5 megabytes of storage or whatever it was. And yeah, that was fun. So, like Larry the Goldfish, this is probably one of the most legendary pages. This is everyone staring at me. It's a thrilling story. You got to check that one out. Let's see. What else we got in here? That's pretty much it. But that's my cool website. I just had to fix the hit counter because when I was getting ready to do this, I noticed it was broken. So I had to fix that. And I don't know, man. Sign up for NeoCities. Make a website. Get this. So I occasionally look at Reddit, and there's a Reddit for NeoCities, and some dweeb was like, what's your inspiration for design? It's like, well, mine's, just nostalgia for my high school website. And I was telling how I made it. Like, so to build the frames and the basic layout, I just asked ChatGPT to fart out some HTML files. So I was doing this all on my phone at work in between calls off of my phone. I do have an impressive, if you know what Samsung Dex is, which you probably don't, you can plug in a monitor and keyboard and stuff into your phone and use it like a desktop PC. So I set up that at work and get a bunch of stuff that I like to do done. And so I had ChatGPT do the basic layout of the website, and then I've been adding pages and tweaking it as I go. And I explained that on Reddit, and some dweeb's like, really? You use ChatGPT? And then he blocked me. And it's like, would you have been as mad if I said I used a WYSIWYG editor, which I did use back in the day? What you see is what you get editor is how I made my GeoCities page. Like I learned some HTML, to add effects and do things, but I wasn't really like, oh, I gotta learn PHP and cascading style sheets. In the thread he was talking about, the OP, the guy, the dweeb that blocked me, is like, I'm using templates. So I don't know. I feel like it's less creative to just take someone else's personal project and creativity and edit it versus asking a tool to help me build my own unique vision. I don't know. I just thought it was absolutely mentally ill that they blocked me over that. Anyway, check out my website, Jerryscoolpage.neocities.org.